Okay, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we want to let you know we have the first woman ever on our podcast.
Yes.
I can't say her last name, but
Yvette Aguaristi.
Yvette Aguaristi.
Hi.
Yvette
Welcome.
Aguaristi. You know,
Thank you guys for having me.
so me and Yvette,
Honored to be the first
You're
female.
welcome. You're welcome.
Yes.
So me and Yvette met because we go to the same fight craft, right? Our coach, Patricio, I forgot his last name. Patrick?
Patrick.
Yeah, see, Patrick, you don't even matter. We don't even know your last name. Fucking no, young we
Coach
can't
Pat.
say, Pat, we love you, brother.
We do.
We love you. Fucking nice guy. But he's mean as fuck to me. Is he mean to you?
Yeah, he's kind of a
Damn.
bully.
But then
for sure.
when the class is over, the sweetest guy in the world,
Yeah,
huh? And he's
absolutely.
funny, man.
Yeah.
How is he mean to you?
Because he makes me move.
That's it?
Yeah. He makes me do a push-up and shit.
Oh,
Wants
just
to do
one,
push-ups,
just
dog.
one push-up and you
That's all
call
I
that
got in
mean?
me. That's all I got. That's all I
I
got.
get beat up.
Yeah. Bro.
But I'm used to it.
But when Patrick is teaching class, he's like popping off jokes. I'm fucking laughing my ass off. And I look at him, I go, do none of these motherfuckers get it?
Yeah.
You're fucking popping off mad jokes. I'm fucking laughing. He goes like, it's not. I go, fuck, keep going because
Yeah,
I fucking
he
love
does.
this shit.
It's
Pop
the
off
respect.
the
Dude,
joke.
it's
it's the
funny,
respect,
bro.
Yeah.
Everyone's all, woo, woo.
Yeah, everyone's all woo, like all focused on the right form.
Yeah.
I'm like, fuck it. I'm fucking
He's talking shit about that person. That's why they didn't get it.
me, making fun of me all the time. What's wrong with you, Abel? I saw your fight on the weekend, the backyard brawling. Put your hands up.
Oh, shit. You do the
Like, all
backyard
right.
brawling?
Yeah.
No
Yeah.
way.
Yeah, it's fun.
Oh, man. I've done a couple.
Yeah, we be fucking
Backyard
each other.
brawling?
I've done one.
One,
Only
all
one we
right.
do fucking a lot.
Really?
We do a
Tell
lot.
us
I'll go
about
to
it.
the next one.
No, we
How'd you
no-
get into fighting then? How'd
Yeah.
you get into
Yeah,
backyard
yeah.
brawls then?
Well, I've been boxing like all my life since I was like 20 years old. 19.
Damn.
Yeah.
How old are you now? 21?
I'm 40.
Damn, girl, you look fucking banging.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dang,
You came in all well put together.
Yeah,
all
I try.
All caked up. That's
Damn.
good.
Yeah.
You
Nice
walked
and-
in, legs were all shredded. I was
Yeah.
looking at you. I don't want you to make eye
Weight
contact.
cutting ladies.
Yeah.
Hey.
Looking badass. And then you're a coach also, right?
I am a
Let's
coach.
start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Let's start from the
Yeah.
Holy
beginning. right?
crap. I
Wait,
know.
wait,
Yes, yes.
We're like trying to jump in all over the place, huh? Let's get to know her,
I
really.
think that you and my personality, we met on the fight crowd, but then I followed you. I was like, this girl's fucking funny as fuck. But I don't like to talk to girls at the gym, right? Because it's like a respect thing, right?
Yeah.
But then I followed you on Instagram. You followed me back, and I was like,
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
I was like, that fucking saying is like
You want me to
me
bring
and
you
you,
some
right?
problems?
It's like me and you, right? Like we fucking have a good time, but we like fucking causing a little bit of shit, right?
Yeah, we
Not in a
can.
mean way, just like in a fun way.
I try to watch myself.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, so you
But that-
both are instigators then.
Yeah. I
No,
know.
I'm not an instigator.
Yes, she is. Look,
No.
she is.
I'm just real.
Follow her Instagram. Shout out your Instagram. So people follow you.
Main Yvette.
There you
that's
go.
the one.
Follow her shit, and you're gonna know she's a little shit starter, right? But that's why people love her, right?
Yeah.
So she has funny shit on her Instagram, right? So when you first started fighting, you were how old when you started getting into mixed martial arts?
I was about 19, and my uncle started me in boxing.
Okay.
So I kind of started doing that, and then
You're in San Jose or where?
I was living in Morgan Hill at
Morgan
the
Hill.
time. Yeah,
Okay.
on my uncle's ranch. And it was me and my cousin
Yeehaw.
Renee. Yes. Believe me, that was like, okay, run around the block. And running around the block in Morgan Hill on our
It's a
block is
big-ass
like
block.
a mile and a half. Yes.
Mhm, it's a big ass block.
Did you want to start boxing or was it more like pushed on you?
I really wanted to.
Okay.
I was in a really bad place at that time. And I had lost my mom when I was really young.
Sorry to hear that.
Thank you. And I was just like really kind of lost, no purpose, no real reason, just like getting through life, and started living with my uncle, my aunt, my cousin. We're like 1 month apart. I call him my twin.
He's a guy cousin.
He's a guy cousin.
Okay.
He started when he was, I want to say like 7, 8 years old boxing. So I grew up watching him.
Got it.
Latin family, we've been watching boxing. We have the barbecues and we're killing the pig in the back,
Hell
carnitas. And,
Chivos and all that
yeah,
shit.
watching
In
the
the
big,
rancho, yeah.
the big top boxing, you know what I mean? This
Yeah.
is like before UFC,
Yeah.
Correct.
and that's what I grew up. And so I kind of was like, all right, I'll do it too.
Uh-huh.
And I just went with it. Now here I am still doing it.
Did you have any amateur fights? Boxing or what?
I did.
So I know you're fighting Muay Thai now, right?
Yes, I fight Muay Thai now.
So talk about that evolution. When you started boxing, how many years did you box? And when did you find the kick game as far as kickboxing and Muay Thai?
So I started boxing and I did that for a few years. I want to say maybe 3 years.
Okay. So
And then
19 to 22, you're just straight knuckles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Knuckle sandwiches for everyone.
You know, I was in a relationship and he wasn't
All
that
in
supportive.
love.
Yeah.
He wasn't supportive of you being in
Enamorada.
MMA and boxing?
At first he met me and I was boxing and
Give him a couple of uppercuts.
after a couple years, he was, you know, tired of the black guys and, you know, coming home with a busted lip. And he'd be like, dude, I don't want to see you like hurt, you know? And so.
I'd be laughing at you, girl. You got fucked up again, girl. Come here, girl. Rub
So
my
I kind of
feet.
understood, you know?
If I got to look at that face, you better rub my feet, girl.
I mean, it is what it is.
All
And
busted up.
so I was like, okay. You know what I mean? I ended up working for.
He didn't train with you?
No, he did not work
Oh,
out.
my
It
goodness.
didn't work out at all.
He didn't work out at all.
No
me
lifts,
ask-
nothing,
Let
run,
me
Nothing.
ask- I need some. My man
Nothing.
out here needs some guy advice
Yes.
from a beautiful woman. Let me ask you something, okay?
I was young, so
Okay, no. You were fine. You didn't
Yeah.
fuck up. As far as your story right now, you're fine. I'll tell you when you fuck up as far as a guy who I'm looking at. 'Cause,
okay, cool.
You know,
You
it's all
guys,
good.
give
And you
me
tell
some
us too
advice.
when we fuck up.
Of course,
we're homies,
absolutely.
right? And so, let me ask you some advice. So your guy didn't fight, right? And you're in the gym with a bunch of fucking savages, right? And you
Yes.
respect that, you enjoy it.
Yeah.
And now, going forward a couple of years, and you look at men, right? What do you think of men? Check this out, man. What do you think of a man? A beautiful woman's looking straight at you, and she's gonna tell you, what do you think of a man that does not fight or does not train?
Horrible.
Horrible. Now, how unattractive is that? Like, legit, how unattractive is that?
It's very unattractive.
Why?
I mean, for me, if I can handle my own, I think my guy has to be like a couple levels up
So
than
he'd
me.
be like,
Gay!
does that fit?
It causes problems.
It does, right?
It causes problems because that person is not going to be as motivated as you. They will bring you down. I ended up gaining a ton of weight being with him. And I looked at a picture one day and I was like, holy crap. I've never been this big in my whole entire life. How come you didn't tell me? And I got the whole, well, I love you for who you are, bull crap.
That's bullshit.
Yeah, and
Tell
I was
people
like-
that's, oh, girl. Go ahead, finish that story. Now I'm going to ask you a question.
Yeah, I was like, no. So I made him buy me a membership and I ended up losing all the weight.
Uh-huh. And then you dumped his ass?
No, he cheated on me.
He cheated on you?
Yeah.
Well, that's, you should, look, okay.
You're going to say it, Abel.
I'm going to say it because we homies here, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so look, I believe if a guy's taking care of you and he's nice to you and he go gets a little piece of ass on the side, fuck it, let him. Why not? It's just a little piece of meat.
What do you
Who
say,
cares?
Yvette? Do you agree?
I'm not down with that. Sorry.
Yeah, no, but I'm just telling you, as a guy's perspective, fuck it. It's just, if he's taking
I
care
know
of you,
that's like the new narrative.
it's been forever. No, it's been forever.
No, it's kind of like the new narrative.
No. It's just out
really
vocal now.
new.
It's out vocal. It's more talked about. It's always been like that. Tell me when a man's been really loyal to a woman. It never really happened. It never really happened. A woman do the same thing. Why do you think 40% of kids that are born are not from the dad that they're living with?
That's actually a true stat.
Yeah.
I remember when
Oh,
you
what was
telling me
that?
that.
40% is what?
40. Okay, so people are in a relationship, living together, married. You know, 40% of those kids that they're raising are not theirs.
Oh, I had no idea.
Fucking crazy. So we
Oh
talk
my
about,
gosh.
women are loyal. No. Women should be extremely loyal because you guys are like the holy piece of the relationship.
Absolutely.
Guys are going to do what the fuck guys are going to do. A woman does her thing, opens her legs. What do you expect her not to do? Of course. It's just a thing. But the woman need to be holding herself at a different level. So you
No,
say it's
I definitely believe that. I feel
Yeah.
like there's a lot of women that have kind of
40%.
accepted
40% of
this lifestyle and this thing and be like, all right, cool. You know, I'll wait around. He'll choose me at the end. I think that's what every girl thinks is that they think at the end of the
Emotional damage.
exactly. And they don't because why would a guy commit to you when you've been letting him not be committed? He's
Girl,
got the
keep
full program, you know?
going.
So why would he want to turn that in?
Is that something that you're seeing a lot in women these days?
I see that a lot with women and I see that a lot with men.
But is it excusable for men and inexcusable for women for the reason I just said?
What was the reason?
Women should be held to a higher standard because they're the ones that carry the babies.
I
You guys are
am.
more like the
I
holy
know,
ones,
but
right?
it's so weird because I tell guys all the time, like I don't kind of put myself in that regular woman's category
Yeah, you're
because
not.
I'm so different.
I know
You
you
know
are.
what I mean? Like I tell guys, I'm like, dude, I'm still believe in in love and finding somebody, because I haven't been through so many guys because I was always in the gym. I wasn't at happy hour. I wasn't at nightclubs. I wasn't partying. I was in the gym at 5 to 9, sweaty, beat up, going home, resting and doing it again, running my mouth.
Black guys busted up lips.
Absolutely. You know what I mean? To where like, I'm not damaged enough to where I'm going to accept a guy that's just going to like, just have me on the sidelines.
Well, I don't think he's going to have you on the sidelines. I don't think a good guy's going to do that to you because it's not going to happen. But
when they have interest in somebody else, then you do become the sideline.
No, you don't.
Right?
You're the main. You're the main course.
Oh, the main course.
Yeah, you're the main course. You're the main thing. Every now and then the guy steps out. What's wrong with that? It's just normal. It's been the thing is, it's always been happening, but now it's like more talked about. Like you think about all the older men. I know all the older men in my family, uncles. Hate to put your motherfuckers on blast, but fuck it, y'all are old anyway. And everyone always had a side piece. My friends, my older mentors. It's just a normal thing.
It's fascinating listening to your point of view because I grew up extremely religious, so I never saw that aspect.
Yeah.
It's only when I became older and more mature, started having friends outside of my religious group that I started seeing that. It's like everybody's cheating.
Yeah, everyone had a little side piece. Think about that.
I've never cheated on anybody in my whole entire life. So,
and gentlemen,
and I've had some opportunities.
And gentlemen, she's single. Yeah.
I'm very single.
There you go. There you go.
But not interested in being a side piece.
Just don't fuck your shit up.
A second course.
Don't fuck your life up already.
A Tuesday night. I'll have to have my days.
Don't mess up your dating life already. Just say single. Let's talk.
Nah, I put it all on the line. And the guys put it on the line, and I always walk away. I don't mind walking away.
You don't have to walk away. Just fucking enjoy life. Make friends.
Exactly. I'm always super cool about it, you know? Like I said, that guys are always like, hey, I just want to...
Throwing themselves at you.
You know, I want to be with, a lot of different people, not just one. So I'm like, oh, well, I'm kind of the other way.
What type of guys are these?
All different types.
For example,
you know what I mean?
Are they successful mixed martial artists? They train, stay in shape.
Some of them are mixed martial artists. Some of them
investors,
are
police officers, firefighters. What type of men are they?
I mean, one. I've dated like a guy that was like an ex-Marine, personal trainer.
Should have kept him. He's a winner. Anything with the Marine is a winner.
Yeah, he was cool. But he gave me the line. Oh, I, don't really want to be in a committed relationship. I was like, all right, cool. I didn't ask for one, but now I feel like when guys say that, they like blow themselves in the foot.
Oh, that motherfucker.
He belongs to the streets.
That motherfucker belongs in the streets.
Thank you.
Right.
I mean, obviously when you're dating, like you already have that like that mindset, like they're probably dating somebody else, right?
We all are.
Exactly.
It's so easy.
You know what I mean? And
especially if it's a good dude.
And you should just be able to go through the motions. And if it progresses, it progresses. If it doesn't, it doesn't. No harm done. We're all older to where we can, be open and honest. Mm-hmm. And I always appreciate that when I get that from a guy that's like super honest. And then I have to be honest back and be like, oh, well, I'm not really down with that program.
Or just lie. Fuck it.
Yeah. But I feel like if they don't say that, I don't really have a problem. We can continue dating and date other people. But once you say that, then it kind of puts like a sore kind of taste. I'm like,
I don't
dude.
know why people fuck up their game like that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm not asking for marriage. I'm just dating. Let's fucking have a good time. Get to know each other.
It's only been a month.
Yeah.
I didn't even ask to be in a relationship,
yeah, we're just fucking getting along, having a good time, enjoying each other.
Yeah.
And whatever's going to happen is going to happen.
Yeah.
If we decide to fucking, after 2 years of dating and banging, having a good time, we decide to be only with each other, it's happened.
Yeah,
I don't understand that. It's because guys don't have game. They're not honest.
They're
just like, oh, I don't know if I want this relationship.
Yeah, they don't
like, motherfucker, I didn't ask you.
Like, if the guy doesn't know what he wants, then
But he's fucking...
He's
shooting himself in the foot because he thinks he's being honest. When the girl's not telling you, fucking commit to me now. But once you open that up...
Exactly.
Once you open that up, I want to date other people. The woman's like,
oh,
I'm not trying to hear that. I'm not trying to hear that. Just shut the fuck up.
I'm not dating other people. Why would I want to?
But if you are, that's cool. But I don't want to hear it.
Yeah,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
That's why I'm like, why commit?
Yeah.
Right? So you guys are getting game from this, man. If you guys are dating several women.
I'm trying to hook you guys up for sure. On the male and on the female side.
Correct. Talk more about the female side. What's a female looking for in men? Talk about that part. I like that.
I think they're starting to look. I always say it. So like my new thing is like the ratchet season's over.
At what age? At what age is the ratchet season over? At what age? After how many body counts?
What do you mean by ratchet season? Like,
break it down, girl.
a while ago, guys were really into like the big butts, the big boobs, the fake hair,
Before?
fake lashes, everything.
Before?
I mean, they're still into it right now, but not as often.
A different kind of entanglement with August.
Guys are now wanting the good girl. They don't want the girl.
They don't want the good girl?
They're starting to want the good girl. The chick is like played out. She's emotional damage.
Here we go.
She's got the body count. She don't care about you. You know what I mean? You're a dime a dozen.
Emotional damage.
Absolutely.
At what age does that happen? That they're emotionally damaged, that they're already, what'd you call it? Ran out, they're older, they're just no good?
Just like ran through. Like I'm saying is like, I haven't been with a lot of people to where my heart isn't broken. Mm-hmm. As far as all these women, they are getting rejected and rejected and rejected. And they're thinking, oh, I got the boobs, I got the butt.
By me.
Oh man, I should be getting these guys, but the guys aren't sticking. Because what else do you have? Like, these girls don't cook. These girls have horrible attitudes.
They're not nice.
They're not nice at all.
Let me ask you a question. Do you know
they don't even work out?
Oh God! And like, oh, I get 200 likes on Instagram. That should be enough. All these guys like me, girl.
It's so weird.
Yeah, I mean, I know you get a lot because you're a beautiful girl and you're in fantastic shape, right? You're walking up, you're fucking shredded. You look awesome, but you get all these crazy cringe messages. I'm positive pretty sure you do, right? A lot of guys hitting you up, and when a lot of these women get these type of messages, they feel like they're fucking little goddesses, right? You're like level-headed because you're a martial artist. But a lot of these women, they like get their heads all big. Why do you think that is? They start believing the hype about
feeding
Instagram?
the ego, I guess. But it's false. It's all false because that person's like, I'm sure, like saying the same thing to like 5 other people.
I copy and paste 3,000
Yeah,
shirts.
there you go, you know? So, I mean, I don't really get that flattered unless it's like somebody I'm interested in or, you know, somebody said, hey, you know, I met you, wanted to come out, reach out. Then I'm like, oh, okay, cool, you know? And like I said, you know, see where it goes, whatever, you know, if it comes to something, it does, it doesn't, you know? No
so what is your dating game? Like, do you wait for somebody to come up in real life? Do you wait for it to hit you up on Instagram? Are you on like dating sites like Bumble or?
No, I mean,
Hinge?
I've tried to do the dating apps. I need the story.
How is
I need
it
the
for
story.
one-
I need the spark, you know, when you meet somebody
Like face to face?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not into Instagram or, I mean, not Instagram. Would you say Bumble and?
The dating apps like
The
Bumble,
dating apps,
Like the ones
no.
which ones are you on?
I'm on none of them.
No, okay.
None.
None?
Yeah.
Okay. I like the game. I like the fucking hunt.
Yeah.
Face to face.
Yeah. I mean, I'm very social. And so I don't have no problem meeting people out.
Somebody.
By the way, I was lying. I'm on all of them.
You are?
Yes.
Oh,
fucking
no.
Awesome. That's fucking awesome. Hell yeah.
And
That's
you're
awesome.
single?
Yeah. I'm single. I'm proud.
Okay.
Maybe. Maybe single.
You can ask me if I'm single and proud.
Are you single?
I don't know about proud. How do I respond to that one, Crystal Ball?
Wait, you guys are single and one's proud and one isn't?
I'm
Or the
proudly
other.
single.
We're the yin and yang.
Proudly
yin and
single
yang.
and
You're not proudly
single?
I'm not. What you asking me these questions, Crystal Ball?
I'm not asking you anything. She's
I'm in the middle.
She's asking.
Man.
I'm not proud or unproud. I'm just single.
Well, as I choke on my own self. Am I single or not single? I'm available to all women.
Yeah.
Abel's ready.
Your open book.
Look at this deliciousness.
Yes. That's a
think-
true Marine for you
Do you
guys.
think a woman's gonna spend all this? Gonna use this all up? No, this recharges. I eat raw eggs, walnuts,
Whoa.
salmon, fucking beets. I eat all the fucking sardines. I eat all the treats.
Pastelitos,
Wow.
tacos.
Super cargo. Yeah, tacos too. Fucking super fucking testosterone
Gotta have the
booster over here.
tacos for sure.
So me, I'm always dating. I got my I do have my normals, my keepers, but you know, they know what it is.
Okay.
Yeah, they know what it is. I'm not hiding
Yeah.
nothing. I don't hide nothing
That's
from no
good.
one. I'm honest. You know what am I gonna hide for? You see, here's the thing. A lot of motherfuckers, they think they gotta hide and lie to women to all this stuff. I think that's bullshit. I think that's such bullshit. And I think that's mean. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if like guys that are dating you say, oh, I don't know if I want a serious relationship. Shut the fuck up. She's not asking you. She's just dating.
I never asked.
Like, yeah, never asked. Just fucking enjoy it.
Yeah.
And so people start doing this. They feel guilty. And I think that's weak on the man. I think it's fucking weak. Because you're not trying to be in a committed only relationship. You're just trying to get to know people.
Yeah.
And when you're in this motion, it's different. now this new life that we're living, especially in the Bay Area, it's so fast. It's so
Absolutely,
changes
yeah.
happening so quick. They're just getting to know people.
Yeah.
Like I said, I got my studies, but I don't lie to them. I don't lie to anybody.
Yeah.
And they know what it is. I'm whatever people ask me, I say what it is. Yeah, I got some.
Yeah.
And it's not fucking one,
Yeah.
you know, it's not fucking two, you know.
Abel's got a pack.
Yeah, I got a beautiful pack. I got a beautiful,
One for every day of the week.
But the
He's
thing
building
is,
a kingdom. Yeah.
but the thing is, I tell people
And
all
he's
the time,
got the unvaxxed sperm.
and I got the super
Hey.
sperm. Exactly.
$300 an ounce.
No, 3,500.
Oh,
An ounce?
3,500.
3,500 an ounce. Yeah.
An
You can
ounce.
do an ounce?
Yep. Oh yeah.
I think I seen on their website
produce-
too. They were like looking for unvaccinated like people to
Yeah,
help to
me.
take the
Me. I'm gonna put
vaccination.
I'm
or
gonna
whatever the new
repopulate
one.
the whole world by myself. I mean, like the new Genghis Khan.
Dude, hang on.
Dude, that's gonna be me right there.
Hang on.
That's gonna be the fucking shit right there.
I know it's.
But see,
wild.
the thing is, I tell men, you know, you gotta develop yourself first. You know,
Yeah.
people are so worried, especially these young men. They're so worried about having a girlfriend and having this. And it's like, for what? You know how hard it is. You know who you're competing against. You're competing against me. You're competing against men that have been doing it for like a quarter of a century, and have already built and developed and got their stuff squared away. These young men, they still got to develop it. And with young men, you guys have so many distractions in life. You guys get, I don't know, I'm getting some googles. You guys get thrown off real quick by a chick, a video game, a new phone, a new job, a new fucking app, a new video game. It's just like, you guys get thrown off so easily,
Yeah.
you know? And it's just focus to get to the point that you're desirable. Because young men are not really desirable, especially you might be desirable for like these hood rat, like these girls that are
Ratchets?
Ratchets. I like
Ratchets.
that word. Thank you.
You're
I like these
welcome.
girls that are just like ratchets and enjoy the fun time. Okay, you're a fun boy, you're a fuck boy, you're a fuck girl.
Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. But the good girls need a man with substance. You need to develop into this. So,
Yeah.
you know, and it's a balance, right? You got to be able to date and understand women. And it's so hard for men to talk to them. Like you said, people can't even have a conversation now. They want to do this app shit, and okay, that's cool. But to hold a conversation, that's how you get to know each other. And some women are guilty of the same thing. They can't hold a conversation either.
Yeah.
But it's going back to the men. You first need to develop who you are, and now
Yeah.
you're not going to be developed.
I think women too.
Well, women are kind of gifted their gifts. They are. You're born with them.
Yeah.
But because
I think you still need life experience.
let's talk about that.
too.
What's life experience to you? Talk to me about that. What is life experience?
Just like different relationships, that you learn from, like, the one that I had when I was younger,
What's
and
a
then-
relationship though? What does that do to a woman? What does that relationship do to a woman?
Do
How
you
many
think
relationships
it's,
does
do
she
you
have
think
to
it's
have?
helpful to go through a lot of relationships?
I mean, I think it's helpful to experience relationships so you kind of know what you like, what you don't like, what works, what doesn't work, maybe, and then things that have come up in that relationship that you learned how to deal with,
I got into
kind of falls
a
into the
different kind of entanglement.
other relationship,
August.
An entanglement.
I got into a
No
different
entanglement.
kind
You're
of
searching for your
entanglement.
August?
Well, the
with
thing,
no
August.
entanglements.
the thing is, an entanglement is a relationship, like a confusion. If you think about it, sure, she cheated on what's his dude? The fucking
Will
Smith.
Mutt. The Mutt. Okay, well, that's his name. I call him the
Yes.
fucking Mutt.
Oh, you're throwing fire today.
Fuck that dude.
Woo. Will
that
Smith,
dude.
you heard that?
I'd fuck his ass up in a fight. I know
Yeah,
that.
you would.
No,
Now you wouldn't let him smack you?
I fucking strangle him. So
He's so scrawny.
you think about this. The
Got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
and they made it public, right? They made it public.
Who's
like,
August?
The dude she fucked.
Oh, I thought that was just like
August is the
she had
person.
an entanglement
Wow.
in August, not with August.
She was entangled as fucking August's cock down her throat. That's what happened.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
And so women must like the way I see that is like, okay, she got entangled, she got confused, she got dick loved and all fucking lost in the dick, right?
Mhm.
But how many women get lost like that for a week, for 2 weeks, for a month, for 6 months? How many entanglements do you got to have as a woman? You talked about ratchet. They go from one guy to the next guy to the next guy. And it's much easier for a woman to get sex than it is for a guy. It really is. And so when women have little entanglements, it might not be public, but they had sex with the wrong guy. Pick it. Jana, pick whatever fuck her name was.
Jana.
She had sex with the wrong guy. A lot of these girls have sex with the wrong guy and the wrong guy and the wrong guy and the wrong guy and the wrong guy. As a good woman, don't you wish you would have had sex with one guy for the rest of your life, you'd be much more respected in the whole world.
Yeah.
And
It'd be
that's
special for sure.
It'd be special. And everyone would respect you a lot more, men and women, right? So when you talk about entanglements with women, you got to have experiences. Wait, young lady. You want a relationship when you're this age and this age and this age and this. By the time you get to me, I'm like, girl, you had fucking 137,000 already? And I'm over
That's
here
pretty
working
bad.
my ass off every single day to get a good girl. But you've already had like fucking 30,000 cocks. I mean,
Yeah.
it's like, where's my prize? I've been working my ass off. And women, see, men got to develop their value, right? We got to work our ass off, right? Like now it's so different because women are born with their beauty. Well, do you know what guys want out of a woman? You know what we find attractive?
Home cooked meals.
That's one.
Because every time I do it, everyone guy's like, "Oh my god, I have never had a home cooked meal."
No,
Well, you're talking about three. You're
This
talking
one
about,
guy's marrying Patrick. I think he's marrying his wife, and she never cooks for him. And oh my
Patrick,
divorce.
coach,
right now.
Don't do
marry
it.
a girl that doesn't
Don't
cook.
do it.
I
I don't even have a button for them.
We did not say that. Oh my god, edit it out.
Shut up, bitch.
That's what he's gonna say.
No, but a
You're gonna
home
like the-
cooked meal is such a.
You want
blessing.
him to
It's
do
such a
so
blessing.
much you could do anything?
It's oh gosh. Okay, so I'm not going to talk about.
It's
my-
a blessing
my
for
home.
sure.
No, it's a way of life. Well, not a blessing. That's what you're supposed to do as a human being for one another, right?
Yeah, but there's a certain there's a certain thing when you cook at home. You know what I mean? Because you made
Correct.
it. You made it for your family.
So let's go back.
You're
Hold on. We'll
at
get
It's
to
like the
home.
love.
Let's go back
There's
to
a love to that.
Let's go back to what does a man find attractive in a woman? And then the other question, what does a woman find attractive in a man?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh well,
What does a man find attractive in a woman?
I have no idea.
Why do
I have no idea. I'm not a guy, so I don't know. And I'm
Okay.
single, so obviously I didn't figure it out yet.
Let's clip this up right here. Clip this right here. A beautiful woman just said she does not know what a man finds attractive in a beautiful woman. Isn't that a trip?
Yeah.
Think about that. A woman does not know what a man finds attractive. So if you don't know what
I think
and you're a
guys are
smart girl-
different. Some-
No. Basic. Like we're talking. Yeah, everything's a little different.
General.
But general.
Oh,
you
I don't know.
And if a
I don't know the generals.
Think about this, man. If a beautiful woman doesn't know,
Let me know.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Let me
that's
get my
what
notebook.
That's what you're here for. That's what you're here for.
Yes, give me a
I'm with
notebook.
it.
I
I'm
want to
with
write these down.
homie. Okay, so clip this shit up. First, going back to
I'm soaking game now.
yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Watch this shit. You're with,
We've got this.
you're with the master
Yeah.
of San
We've
Jose.
got,
Key.
we've got it already like on point. It's been on every
And look,
podcast.
let me just show you.
Okay, let's see.
I don't want you to fucking say nothing, but look, when I tell you about this certain shit that I got, right? Like, okay. Like this are my chicks. They're all in the group text.
Oh,
I kinda
fun.
like that. Yeah, like that. Because I don't lie. I understand what women want. And I understand what men want. So you don't know what men want in a woman, right? Okay. So what do women want in a man? And I'm going to give you the answer after. I'm going to give you both answers.
Loyalty.
That's it?
We want to be number one. We want to be the queen.
That's
like,
it.
you know what I mean?
That's it.
That's it.
You're not going to get it. Men are not fucking loyal like that in a sexual way. We'll be loyal to you as a family, take care of you. But as far as what women think, if women are only just thinking about the dick, that's all you're thinking about. Oh, you got to be loyal.
Women want to
you-
be number one.
Yeah, you can.
Nobody wants to be number two. I don't want to be number two. And that's what I tell guys. I'm like, look, I do fighting. I don't know first. I only know win and lose. I don't know second place. I don't know third. I've never done a team sport. I have been a fighter. There's winning and there is losing. So when my relationship feels like I'm a loser
Yeah.
and I'm not number one, it ain't going to fly with me. I'm sorry. I think that's a female fighter's mentality.
Correct.
How do
So
you
that's what I'm
become the
saying, it's
number
like,
one then?
huh?
The question is, how would you be the number one? What are the things that you have to do to get there to be a number one?
In fighting or relationship.
Relationships.
Well, in
We can
relationship.
get into fighting later. 'Cause
Oh, okay.
I'm interested in that part of too. but
Oh,
in
so
relationship.
I mean, obviously, I always want to be like, I want to be the best at anything. I want to be the best mom. I want to be the best wife. I want to be the best girlfriend. So
Have you,
if that means
have you ever been a wife?
I've never been married.
Never been
no.
married? Okay, cool. Hey, she's available. She's good. I'll tell you she's a good girl. She talks a lot of shit like me. She's a good girl. She's a keeper girl. Oh, you can tell. You can tell you're a good girl.
And
So let's go back to don't be changing the subject on me, Yvette. Let's get to it. Let's focus. What do men find attractive in a woman? You don't know. I'm going to tell you.
Oh, you tell me.
What do women find most attractive, or what do you need most out of a man? to be what?
I think like very like masculine, you know,
Keep going.
that masculinity, that person that you can trust, that person that's going to support you, that person that's going to, you know, hold your head up high when you want to like look down, you know, someone that you can actually partner with, build with, you know, start that foundation with, you know, make those memories, like be really a part of something special and not just, you know,
Someone
a good
that has,
time.
Someone that has their life squared away, already handled.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I
Better.
don't mind a guy that's kind of still building on things because I'm constantly building myself.
So
So
you're a beautiful girl. Why would you want to build with someone? You can just get a guy because you got the beauty for it. You got the body for it. You got the nice
Yeah,
personality.
he can't be a loser, right?
yeah, but I don't, at the same time, like, I think that also doesn't,
Let me tell you what guys want.
it kind of
Let me tell you what
will
guys
shoot you
want.
in the foot because then it's like, well,
No, I think a little bit of the. I'm going to shed some light in what men want in a woman. Okay,
okay.
There we go.
and then we're going to go back.
Saying it, but he's
and then-
not telling
Yeah,
me.
He's
because
just
I wanna-
dragging it on. He's
I know,
the
he's
suspense.
dragging
He's
it on.
creating the
I know, I
suspense. Let him
wanna
do it. Let him
know.
do it.
Educating our people here.
I'm
This is going to go
single.
out to the Bay Area.
Give me the recipe.
Look, girl, you're going to enlighten.
I've been doing it wrong this whole time.
Correct. You have been. You're going to enlighten the whole Bay Area, right? Because a lot of the women here in the Bay Area, in Northern California, are beautiful, in shape,
Yeah.
fantastic smile, happy, good conversation.
Absolutely.
Get all dolled
Yeah.
up. You got it going on. Fun to be around and a family woman, but somehow something's just not clicking there. Let me tell you what it is. Okay?
What is it?
So a lot of you women say the same thing as my beautiful amiga here, Yvette, said, I don't know what women want. Okay. You said something cooking. That's good. Okay. What do men want? And you are born with your millions on you because you're born as a woman. So automatically men say, I wanted a woman. And she's got titties, she's got ass, she's got legs. And you're a superwoman because you're super fit. That's a big plus, okay? What men want, okay, for the most part, we want a young, attractive, nice, funny, submissive, kind woman. Okay?
Yeah.
Pretty.
Yeah.
Cute. Good shape. You ain't gotta be perfect. I got a little chunky monkey. I like chunky.
Yeah.
I do. I got
Yeah.
3 girls that fit, and I got a little chunky monkey. I fucking love the little chunky monkey. She's awesome. So, but the personalities, was got me with her. She's like, man, she's so sweet. She's so
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah.
You know? And so when I say, what do men want? We want what you got to do. Okay, first, you're born with it. That's what you're millions, you're born with it. Pretty, boobs, booty, you got it going on, right? So as long as you're not spreading it, as long as you're not.
Got into a different kind of entanglement with August.
All the time, an entanglement, all the time. You bang someone, that's an entanglement. Your emotions are going, right? As long as you take care of yourself and you do these things. Cook. Give it the booty whenever he wants, whatever he wants. And I say this like in a funny way. I say, shut the fuck up. Means peace. Don't be problematic. That's it. Guys are so simple. Women think we're complicated. We're not.
No, you guys are.
We're
very
not.
simple.
We're simple. But you
Yeah.
women want like to complicate the shit. And is he thinking this? And he's thinking that. What if he's this? Oh, he's late. Oh, is he really going to fucking mixed martial arts? He's really lifting weights. He's really going to go drink a beer with his friends. He's probably out fucking
Yeah.
bitches. You know how much fun we have just drinking a beer with our friends?
Yeah.
We're not thinking about chicks. When we go live, when we go spar, you know how much fun that is? We're not thinking about girls.
Yeah.
We think about work. If we got a good girl, we're cool, right? And if he wants to step out, fucking let him. Just fucking turn the other way. Who gives a fuck? Let him have that fucking 30 seconds of banging some chick. Because that's all it is.
How have you seen it?
So-
Because I know that you train in martial arts. You train around like masculine men,
Yeah.
fighters. Do you agree with that? With what he's saying, like in terms of what men want?
Yeah, I think he's pretty,
I'm 100%
pretty
accurate.
good on it.
I'm 100% accurate. Yeah. Cook. Sex. Anything he wants. And shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up gives us the ability to be in peace, work, focus, work out, and be with the family. Those are the 3 of you. Keep it so simple. Cook, fuck, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
If you really break it down, that's simple, right? And there's a lot of things you got to do, right? Like, okay, ask a man, like, you want to break it down more? Okay, what type of foods does your man have? What type of foods does he really like? What type of foods make him feel real good? Like, I got certain foods that I'm like, hell yeah, make these foods. I'm like, oh, in heaven, it's going to be a great fucking night. All night, I'm going to be extra super nice, right? desserts. If he likes desserts, I don't. I do, but I can only eat because I get fucking fat quick, right? But there's certain foods that a woman knows how to fucking win a man through his heart.
Yeah.
You know? And sex. Okay, some girls talk about, oh, I'll do this and I got this tight this and I'll suck you up. I'm like, girl, just turn the fucking lights off. A hole is a hole in reality. You know, don't complicate this shit. Don't be talking all nasty shit. We don't like that shit.
Yeah.
We don't. I mean, it's fun to entertainment and we talk shit like that. Okay.
Yeah.
But in reality, we want a good girl. Okay. It's all good. Cook, booty, and shut the fuck up. Means leave me in peace. Don't give me problems. You can be in the same room.
And except for other girls.
It depends what you want. Depends what you want.
Well, I'm saying in your case.
In my case, yeah. But all guys are like that. Not all guys, but the majority of guys want options. Especially if you're a man that's worked your ass off and invested and you got this type of business going and this type of that. Then why am I going to limit myself to one girl? Why? And when is a woman going to find a man like me that's done all this? Where are you going to find a dude? Mm-hmm. Okay. So a lot of the things for women, and it's a balancing act. Like I talked about this with my mom a few years ago, and she was just like, I never thought about that. I was like, yeah, Mom, that's what it is. You know, if it's an emergency, you can take it. Okay. If it's your son. And so.
No.
Okay.
Somebody.
Booty call. Okay. And so.
At this time, yeah.
And so,
somebody that's been trying to hook up with me, but I won't hook up with him.
Why not? Okay. Since we're talking about this, why not?
He's so.
Spill it.
He only speaks Spanish. He only speaks Spanish.
He's a loyal,
so
he's a
I
loyal
can't
guy,
understand him.
but he's loyal.
Yeah.
I can't, like, the language barrier is too much. I've tried to, like, talk with him and it's too much, like, to where I can't really, like.
Does he look good? Does he fit? Does he make good money?
Yeah.
Work on it. It's all good.
Stuff.
Work on it. He's not cheap. He works. He's a Mexican dude. He's trying to get some papers. Fuck it. Give him an opportunity.
Nah.
Give him the papers, girl. That's the fourth, right? The papers.
I'll tell you what.
Hey, right now you can get him for free, so you don't need me anymore.
Exactly. You
The border is open. Just come on in.
Just come on in and say, oh, I'm scared. I'm scared of my country. And where was I? So I was telling my mom this story. Check this out. Let's do the math, okay? So right now, for a guy to get like, to do well off, right? You start making money, and through the teenage years, if you hustle, in your 20s, you hustle, you're learning your skill. In your 30s, you're starting to develop your trait. But most people, in reality, they don't start making the real money until their 40s. That's when they really make their money, right?
Yeah.
And at that time, like I was talking to my mom, I said, Mom, have you thought about when your kids and your nephews were able to have a family? Like I was an early bloomer, right? I bought my first house when I was 21. My next house, I think when I was 25 or 26. Became a couple when I was 25. And so I was guns blazing. So before I hit puberty, I was fucking working, making money, right?
Yeah.
And then so, I think my first job, I was 6 years old mowing lawns consistently every weekend, you know? And so I was always a hustler. But I forgot what I was saying. Okay, here we go. So going back to the story, when I was telling my mom, I said, okay, when are women ready to have kids? When is the best time for women, for their bodies to have kids and to recuperate as fast as possible? She goes, I think the younger, right? I said, yeah, younger. I said, in Mexico, when you were at the ranch, when were the young ladies having kids? She goes, oh, 15, 16, 17 years old. They go, yeah. And then the next day, what were they doing? Was ordeñando vacas, milking the cows, because their body recovered that quick, right? And so you think about for women, when is it best for them to have kids? And when do men find that the women most attractive? There's been studies that's been showing that when you show a picture of a woman between 18 to 50 something, the most attractive year in a woman is 23 years old, 23 years old. That's the average when a man sees a woman her whole lifetime. It says this picture she was most attractive. Okay. Now,
don't look at my picture. I think it's totally opposite now.
No, you're fucking banging, but not all people think of so like you. Okay,
No.
so but you look at a young man right now at 23 years old. Could he have a family? Could he take care of a wife and kids?
Very
at that age. That's the prime years when a woman is healthiest, right? From say legally 18 to 25, 26, 27. Those are the prime years for a woman. Has kids, healthy kids, and recovers best and gives them milk and all that stuff. You've heard a lot of women when they're older, they can't give milk, right? A lot of them. So they got to give this, whatever is in the can milk. But if you think about it that way, when are the women primed to have a family? 18 to mid-20s. But a man at that age is not ready to have a family. They're just not ready financially.
Yeah.
So what I see literally what's happening is these young girls are watching older girls and saying, okay, if I stick to this feminist shit and I want to be strong, a bad boss bitch. And I know you got yours going on, right? I'm gonna try and dog you out because I know you're a boss bitch because you got it going on. But a lot of girls say, "Oh man, that's a lot of work," and I think I'd rather just get a guy and get pregnant and have a family. Okay, but what type of man do they have to go after? Men over 40. You know? And I told my mom, do you think about that? When my cousins and my brothers were like, at what age were they really ready financially to have a family? And she was just like, well, like in their 40s, like late 30s, 40s. Yeah, they were still tight because they were still fucking partying and doing their fucking shit, right? He goes, yeah. So I said, when are men really financially capable? Look around, look at your cousins, look at your cousins' kids. And she goes, I never thought about it. So yeah, in their 40s, right? That's when they're kind of ready. Yes. I said, what about women? When are they ready? Are women ready to have kids at like 40? No, they're much like, nah, fuck that. I'm done. I don't want to raise kids all over again. Imagine you having a baby right now. Like, what the fuck? All over again? And you'll not be open to it, right? I don't know. But most women are like, man, I don't want to start over. You know?
Yeah, my son is 6. I have a 6-year-old son. So
yeah, I've seen you're a very good mom. I see your shit all the time. He's on it.
You.
Yeah, mad respect. I like that shit, girl.
Thank you.
Well, you're doing a great job. And so, and he's a happy boy. He's a happy boy.
Is he training?
Very happy boy. Yeah. He's done jiu-jitsu, Muay Thai. He's in flag football now, and I want to take him to wrestling next.
Right on.
Perfect.
You should.
Yeah.
And so you think about these women. When is their prime years to have kids? When they're younger. When are the men ready to have kids? When can they take care of a family? Have a house, have their cars, have their jobs, have their investments, have their money and savings. At what age? 40-something.
Yeah.
So what's the perfect combination?
The younger girl and the older dude. I'm on the younger girl and the older dude.
Yeah, that's what it is. You think about it, that's the perfect combination right there. And women are starting to realize, and that's why I'm seeing so many younger women. When I go to Vegas or LA, I'm seeing a lot of younger girls with older guys. But they're not like old. They're like still guys that can move around. But the young girls are not dressed like, you know, crazy. They're just dressed like young ladies that are trying to be serious, you know?
Yeah.
And so I'm seeing a lot more of that. So when you say, what are women attracted to? What do they like? You say loyalty. Okay, that's cool. But really, they want little extra things that you talked about. You know, stability.
Yeah.
Being able to have a future. You talked about right from the get-go, motherfucker can't fight. This shit's dry. You're not going to fucking get me wet. You know, girls that's fucking weak. So
crazy world out there.
It's a crazy world out there. You need your protection.
Yeah.
Financially and physically. You need to be stable. You need to have a good dude there. And who is all that? An older guy. You know what I mean?
Start dating older guys.
You need to start dating older guys. Yeah, for sure. Because if you're dating like younger guys, cool. Party, hang out with them, have a good time with them. But in reality, you want to keep her dude, you need to go for older dudes.
Yeah.
You know, you think about that balance. Think about where everyone is to be at. And guys, you know, older guys are like trying to find a good girl. Someone that cooks for them, trying to be chill. You know, and let them step out every now and then. You just fucking look the other way, gives a fuck. Girl, that fucking...
You and that let them step out.
It's because that's reality. Whether you like it or not. Are you gonna ruin your happiness for the dude busting the nut for 30 seconds?
Is he gonna ruin his happiness?
Let me ask you something. So let me ask you a question real quick on that. Okay, for the most part, guys are very happy. A lot of the women, when they're single, older and single,
I think if a guy is truly, truly happy with somebody, he's not going to be looking for anything else.
Let me give you the man code because I'm a fucking man, so I understand man. Right? You wanted me to hook it up for the ladies in San Jose.
For the ladies in San Jose.
Because we want the best.
I live in Morgan Hills, so.
Because you represent San Ho, girl.
I know I do. Born and raised, East Hills, baby.
Exactly. And we right
Can't
here,
get no rugged than that.
We right here, right down the street from Fight Craft.
Yes.
So we in the hood right here, Willow Glen Hood. You know?
Nice hood.
Exactly. It's a cool street, huh?
Yeah, I liked it. I love Willow Glen because they do the decorations like right off the bat.
I don't because I'm Mexican.
Yeah, but
I don't decorate.
Willow Glen does enough for you.
They're badass, yeah.
Dude.
It's badass. So where was I before
cool.
I was so rudely interrupted by my homie here? So I was talking about,
you were saying about
So you're talking about,
guy.
So if you're saying, okay, let me ask you a question. As far as saying, you said, oh, if he wants to be happy, okay, well, let me ask you a question. What is more rare? A pretty girl or a very successful man? What is more rare?
More rare?
How many pretty girls are out there when you go out to the streets?
Probably like successful men.
Are rare.
Maybe. Are rare.
Are rare. Okay.
Yeah.
So say you have 100 women at a club. How many successful guys are going to be there with those 100 women? Out of those 100 men, how many of those men are going to be successful?
I would say like a good, like maybe
10?
40. Gotta be a couple guys in there that, you know, do trades and, you know, work on cars or
I'm gonna say
electricity or unions.
Like successful for what you women are looking at like what you women are looking at, okay? Because you guys deserve the best. You guys deserve the best. You really deserve a good man to take care of you, right? And run with you and do all the great stuff. I would say
You're
about...
giving me so much game. I think I'm just so nice.
You are. You're super nice.
I'm just too nice. I don't even look at guys like what they have.
Well,
Because a guy can have it one day and then not have it the next. And the guy, whatever he has is not hers.
that's crazy talk. Guys always have it.
It's not yours.
Guys always have it. Guys always have it. And we like to share it with women. We really like to share it with women. Like the good guys, this is what we work for. To share it with our women.
Yeah.
So if you can have a fucking good guy that wants to share it with you and he just steps out every now and then, who the fuck cares? In reality, are you going to ruin your future like that? Because you're going to be, okay, what was the statistic? Let me make this kind of shit up. Numbers will be close. I think 40% of women that are 40 and over, you're not included. 40% of women that are 40 and older take pills to try to be happy. Medication.
Oh, that's really bad.
40% of women 40 and over.
I just go beat up boys all day.
And there you go. But you got to.
That's my therapy.
Sweat it out.
But would you like to be one of those women? And going back to the point, okay, say 10 or 20 of those men out of 100 are what you're looking for as a man, as a woman.
Yeah.
Who's more rare? 100 women that got, which is pretty much all we need and can cook a meal, or a guy that's got his shit squared away? You're talking about 10 men, 100 women that want the 10 men. What's the ratio? 10 to 1. So who's got the power, whether you like it or not? It might not seem like it on Instagram. Correct.
The men have the power.
So who's got to be a little bit more flexible with handling some fucking bullshit every now and then? Correct. The woman's got to be a little more flexible.
Yeah, most women.
If you think about it, you don't want to hear it, but now you're like, oh, fuck, that does make sense. It does make sense.
No, I'm just saying most women do. I know women that will
and
let it go.
Correct, but they're married and they're happy and they have their kids and they got their house and they got their cars and they ain't fucking tripping. They got their 2 or 3 trips a year, correct? And that's a good life.
I don't think none of them are really that happy.
You don't think none of them are happy?
No.
I would.
Those are the ones that are going to be constantly wondering if you really are working out, if you're really going here, if you're really going there, and if you go on a vacation, well, then who are you going on vacation with, and why wasn't it me?
I would disagree with you.
Oh my gosh, no, that you don't know women at all. Women are so possessive. Are we not possessive? I keep telling you guys, women want to be number one. We want to be the one and only person in your mind, in your life, in your heart. Yeah. To the day you die, motherfucker.
Wishful thinking.
I know.
And that's why so many.
How it works.
I know. I'm sorry. I don't live in this world.
No, it's not about not living here. I appreciate that thought because, having a guy think about you the whole time, but that's all in your head. Like the way I come at it is that I'm focused on many things. There's business to take care of, family to take care of. There's money to be made. There's friendships to be made. There's training to be had. Like there's so many things in my head. Like I can't have one woman in my head the whole time. And as much as I appreciate that thought
from
I'm
not
a woman,
saying
that's awesome.
Everything I'm saying like. That woman should be that like your queen, right? Well, because you do all these other things, but you have that one woman that you can come home and say like, man, I did this today. And she's going to be like, hell yeah, keep it up. Here's a home cooked meal for you. You're the bomb. You're the shit. Then hook you up, right? Because that's what you guys want.
Correct.
You guys have a nice, good sleep. And then when you wake up in the morning, she's got a packed lunch. She's got coffee made. And you're ready to go start your another day and be like, damn, dude, my life is great. I am successful. I have a good woman by my side every step of the way, whether it's a good day, whether it's a bad day. That girl is there for me 100%. That's what you guys want. Like, really. But it's hard to find.
Yes, correct.
It's very hard to find.
You're preaching right now.
Why?
But that's very rare.
It is very rare.
Why?
It is rare.
Why?
Because women don't think like that.
Correct.
That's what I'm saying.
So those women that are wanting a man like us, again, who's got the power?
You guys have the power.
Correct.
Still.
But would you be a little flexible as a woman to have all that? Or you just want exactly how I want it because that's the way I read it in the Disneyland fairy tales. Disneyland, I read these stories and these books supposed to be Prince Charming.
I've seen it.
And I'm a
I've
queen.
seen it work. I have my family. I've had family that have been together for years. Yeah. My aunt, she lost her virginity to my uncle, and they've been married for like 50 years.
One out of how many millions of women?
It is millions. One out of million.
So, woman, you're not it. You're not that
like
virgin.
1 in a million.
So you got to be a little bit more flexible. She's telling you what's up. She's saying wishful thinking, 1 in millions,
That's
not in a million.
Wishful thinking.
Millions. 84%.
I don't think it's that much wishful.
I mean, because of your aunt.
I think there's a guy out there that truly wants to be with one person, and a really good person that's going to be worth being that one person, because she satisfies every category that you need to be satisfied.
Well, are we speaking from experience or from wishful thinking? Because I'll tell you from experience what it is. You're absolutely wrong because you can't find them. You're speaking from wishful thinking. So now let's operate from reality instead of wishful thinking. Because if we're going to give these women game and you're learning some shit from me, and I'm just telling you this is what it is. Whether you like it or not, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'm just saying this is reality. Okay?
Yeah.
Now you choose to operate in it, cool. If you choose to be wishful thinking, cool too. We're still homies.
Yeah.
We ain't banging. You know what I mean? We're fucking homies for life.
We're cool. We're cool. I'm just like, you're set in your ways. You're set in your ways. I'm set in mine.
It's not set in my ways. This is just life. It's not emotions. Women get an emotion. I'm just telling you what it is, whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
Because women are more emotional and men are just like, this is what it is. You know?
Yeah.
I wish I was more emotional. I wish I could live in emotions or fantasy land, but that's just not reality. Now, do women want to find a good dude? We're telling you what to do. Simple. There's 3 things. There's really 3 things because you're born with what we want. You got boobies, you got booty, you got legs, and you got a nice smile. You got it. That's it. Be nice, right? Be nice. That's one of the most attractive things for a guy. You know, you can be a little bit out of shape, but be super nice. Man, we'll take it. Cook, booty, peace. I don't want to say shut the fuck up now because I'm going to be more fucking, you're convincing me to be nicer. So
I'm rubbing off on you already.
Cook a nice meal, make love, and be peaceful. Oh, I'm getting better and better. So that's pretty much those 3 things right there. Now, women got to be okay with a lot of shit. Like, you might be able to find a good dude that's just loyal to you and that's it. But nowadays, 10 to 1, think about that, Yvette. 10 to 1. Why do I got to be loyal to you when I got these other
that are
chicks?
Totally cool with that? I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now, at the same time, it sucks for you, right? Because you want this, but that's not really reality. You know, if you think about in the past, gosh, I forgot. I used to have a statistic.
I think one day it will be reality.
Let me ask you a question. Okay, let me give you another fucking
I don't
statistic.
think there's not somebody there for me that's going to.
No, I think you're going to find someone there. That guy that can't speak English is good for you. Yeah. Now, let's go back to the guy.
Just learn Spanish. It's all good.
So, let me show you the statistic. Watch. You know, in the history of mankind, men are born and women are born. Nothing else. I don't give a shit what you say. That's it. Man or woman. That's it. Right? Okay. Out of all the women that are born in the history of mankind, let's say biblical years, right? The past 6,000 years, right? Science says maybe longer. Okay, we believe in God, so let's get the past 6,000 years. All the women that were born, what percentage of those women had kids? What percentage of those women multiplied themselves and had a baby come out of them? Which percentage? 90%, 95, 99%?
Probably 100. There was no birth control back then.
Let's say 99% of those women.
Yeah.
Just because some women decide not to have kids. So 99% of those women had kids. Now, going back to men and studying the blood and where they came from and everyone's genes from years ago, you know what percentage of men in the history of mankind have reproduced themselves? What percentage? Remember, I told you, marriages right now, relationships, 40% of those kids are not the man's kids.
Yeah.
Right now. So 99% of women have had kids in the history of mankind. In the history of mankind, how many of those men had kids? We're talking about successful, had land, had cattle, had camels.
Well, it would be
goats.
all of them. If they got 100% women pregnant, then it would be 100% men that got them pregnant.
You think so? Let's go back to the statistic right now. 100 women won only 10% of these men. Because they got it. Going back, I'll give you another shot. 99%
so
of them.
10%.
I'm just asking, right? I'm gonna give you the answer right now. There's a few different numbers. So 99% of women had kids, reproduced. What percentage of the history of men in the history of men had kids? What percentage?
It'd be like 60% then.
60%, okay. So there's studies out there that show that only 21 or 22% of men, that all of us, came from the history of 22% of men. There's another study that was only 25% of men ever had kids. There's another study that said only 29% of men had kids. So think about that. If you go on the average, say 25%, between 22 and 29 is 25. So you're telling me 1 out of 4 men had kids? So what does that mean? For every man, he had 4 women. If you run the numbers that way, 99% of women had kids and only 25% of men in the history of mankind had kids, what were women doing? Why? Why didn't they not pick fucking Joe Schmo, the guy's up there in the mountain just taking care of goats? Why do these women pick? I'll take that guy that owns all the goats. Oh, he's got 3 wives already, but he's gonna look at his kids are all fat and happy, and the wives are taken care of, and they all eat well, and they're in this big tent. Could you take care of me too?
It makes sense too, because men have always been expendable through the history.
Correct.
Men are the expendable gender.
And you as a woman, you want to have little kids, but you're seeing all these fucking lops over here. Or you're seeing this fucking dude, a fat dude wearing a green shirt with the Marines fucking logo on it, but he can take care of a bunch of women. You're like, all right, these women seem happy. They got their house, they got their businesses squared away, and I can't find nothing around here. All I gotta do is share that little pee-pee. That's it, and I'm good. What would you do? Right? Hey, I'm just laying out what it was.
Don't hate the game. Don't hate the player. Hate the game.
Yeah.
Well, he's got the unvaccinated sperm over there. But
enlightening, right? But it's something to think about. Now you're like, oh shit, I didn't know I was coming for this.
It was interesting. I was having a conversation with a young lady, and I offered her this question because she was talking to me about having a career and studying, and I asked, all right, perfect. You have 2 options. Like you're at the fork of the road in your life, and you have 2 options. One is you pick the career, you go study, and that's the path you want to take, right, all the way. Or the other one is you choose to find a man and have a family. And you can't have both. You have to pick one. Which one of the 2 is it that you actually really, really, really want? It's fine either way. I don't mind.
Yeah.
She thought about it for like maybe 10 seconds, and she's like, I want family. Like that was rooted in her.
Who is this? Mm-hmm. Who is this? Who said this?
It was a young lady I was having a conversation with.
Okay.
Yes.
How old was she?
Like early 20s.
Early 20s,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, kind of like what you said.
Yeah. You think about it.
But what I took from that is that I think that not all, but most women have that innately in them. Like they if it comes to a fork in the road where they have to pick either side,
You're fine.
family, I feel is the number one choice they would go for. Like it's all right, you want boss babe, have your own business, create a career. That's fine. That's great. But I think most women, if they have to choose the road, the fork, and they can only pick one, I think family would be the priority. Yeah. When I think that for men, in that fork of the road, it would be the other way around.
But that's what makes a perfect team.
Yeah.
The yin and the yang.
Yeah.
Yin yang.
How much do me and you work, Cristobal? We work fucking 70 hours plus.
Because we yin yang.
Because we yin yang. Because we fucking work and we like to work, Yeah. And our girls chill. Cool. Fucking enjoy, chill, relax.
Yeah.
No sweat. Do this to me, you be fucking happy and cute. Shut the fuck up. Don't give me no stress. Let me work.
Yeah.
And you think about that, a lot of women don't see how men think, right? This is the first time you hear a conversation like this, right? About a man. And it's a shame because you women are you're beautiful, right? And a lot of women are beautiful out there and they don't get the other part of how to get a man, how to keep him happy, right? And this is hopefully help out a lot of women out there get their education.
Yeah.
Because you got out of your shit flat and you smell good as fuck.
Oh.
You smell good as fuck.
You came walking in. As soon as I walked in the room, there was like a essence all over the place.
Let me tell you, man, one of the things that we love about a woman is when she smells good. And Yvette right here, hit her up on Instagram. She's single. She's available. She's funny. She's smart. Gosh. She's got fucking game. She's on game. I just educated her. I just primed her up for you.
Oh,
I just primed her up for you. And she smells fucking good.
I'm not taking any of his advice.
Let me tell you, you're not taking any of my advice? Okay, fucking don't DM her. She'll come around. Don't worry about it. I had
give her a couple of years. She'll
I just have one. So hearing this, right? If you had to speak to yourself at,
good question.
When you were, I remember you telling me you were in a relationship when you were 19, 20. The guy was fat, he wasn't working out, and that's when you started boxing.
Yeah.
If you had to talk to yourself at that age, what would be, taking what Abel has said, taking what I have said, and taking your experience through life, what would be the tips or the advice you would give to yourself at that age?
Like just trust my gut, I think I was happy with like the friendship, but not like the relationship because we weren't like sexually compatible.
That sucks.
It wasn't like the attraction wasn't really there. And when I was younger, I used to think like it didn't matter, you know, it didn't work out. You know, when you're young, you try to like let things go. And in reality, it doesn't work, right?
No.
Doesn't work. So
what would he change? You didn't answer Christobal's question. What would he change?
What would I change about that relationship?
That's a regret. No,
what would advise? Let's say that 19-year-old pre-relationship, pre-anything, you're ready. What would you tell yourself at 19 as a good advice to have a successful relationship or a successful 20 years from now? What would be the advice you would give yourself?
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe not 19, you're 18, 17. You just walking
I
into
think
the doors.
It's the same advice that my mom gave me when I was young.
What is that?
Don't get used and abused.
Yeah.
And I've hung on to that like forever.
That's great advice.
Into a different kind of entanglement with August.
I used to have like all the girls would come over and my mom would, you know, try to give us some game because she was really beautiful and amazing woman. And she would always tell us like, don't sleep around. Don't
Ladies,
give it up.
Ladies, don't sleep around.
Don't be. Her line was, don't be used and abused.
Just get a vibrator.
And I was like, oh my, and I really stuck with me.
Or a dildo.
To where like, I was hanging out with the homies, but I wasn't
or just DP yourself, you know?
You know, getting ran through.
Did your parents stay together for a long time?
No, my parents split up like after I was born.
Okay.
No, but that's excellent advice, man. That's one of the best. I think that's probably some of the best advice any woman can give another woman. Don't get ran through.
Yeah.
For what? For what?
And some of these women aren't getting that advice from their mom.
You're the little gem.
And
woman, you're the little gem.
I know.
That we worked
and I
so
think
hard
I
for.
only took it to heart is because my mom passed away. You know what I mean? So I don't have tattoos. She never wanted me to have tattoos. So I don't have tattoos because that was something, you know, my mom.
I thought I saw one back here and lower back.
No. I have 0 tattoos. So that's one of the things. And then, I didn't really sleep around. You know, I had like the friends that would sleep around and I was always like, just.
But that's really good advice, you know, because one of the things is as men, we respect that a lot. What the fuck is that shit going on? So one of the things that men really respect is a woman that takes care of herself.
Yeah.
You know, we really, really love that. A woman doesn't have a high body count. You think body count don't matter? That fucking matters. Because every time that you give yourself to a man, that's like, man, you're giving your whole, everything you're about. It's different for men. It really
energy,
is different.
It's your emotions.
Like when women, I don't know, when women have a relationship and have sex with someone else, it's like, that's cheating. Because that's like you're giving your energy, your love. It's different.
Yeah.
You know, women are really emotional.
It's
really
pure intimacy. Like whether it's a one night stand or something, like you guys are sharing a private
but not
intimacy.
For me, not for a guy. Not for good, just fucking wham bam.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are just wham bam, but like as for women,
you know what? I'm sorry.
We're experiencing that just with you at that moment.
You know what our intimacy is? You know what our intimacy is to you? When you're giving your body, your love, everything, then your man enter you and come inside of you, release everything. You know what it's equivalent for us to you? What do you think it is?
I have no clue.
It's not sex. What do you think it is?
I don't know. A hug. A hug.
Here's the game, the man game, right? When you guys, women, give everything and let a man do release inside you and all that, because you give the best of you, because it's fucking beautiful woman. Take care of yourself. The equivalent of that for a man when we give you that is all of our work. When we go to work and focus and dedicate everything for my woman and everything that I work for the past 20
That's
years.
a good one.
Yep. Because it's true.
Yeah.
This is absolutely true. This is real game. A lot of women don't know this shit.
Yeah, you want someone that you're proud of. You know, I want to be proud of my man.
But
like,
no, we're talking
about
we're talking about this other part. When you release, compare it. I want you women to understand this. When you give yourself and make love, it's awesome. It's everything, all this, okay? A man takes it, and it's love, correct? We accept it, but it's pleasure, right? But what is equivalent to us, what we give back to you, is all of our hard work, all of our investments that we worked on buying a house, we worked on our education, worked on having this good career. That is us releasing that same thing back to you. That's how do you think men and women are the same? No, we love different.
Yeah,
we love by providing and protecting, and we don't give a shit. There's a saying, we don't give a shit about working so many hours. You know, when I was with the sheriff's department, I worked an average of 116 hours a week, like continuously, nonstop. We were so short on officers, they didn't give a fuck about overtime. Fucking go, you know?
Yeah, make that money.
Yeah, but it was for my woman at that time because I wanted to have kids, you know? And then she didn't want to have kids, so I fucking chalked her. And now she's fucking single and fucking no kids. And that's the worst when a woman doesn't have kids. You know, that's the worst. But if you women understand that, sex for us is not the same as you guys.
Yeah.
It's not.
Yeah, I know.
Us, it's giving. That is our intimacy. That we give, we work for a woman. There's a saying, I'm sure you've heard it. You know, when a woman goes to work, right? And check this out. I'm sure you heard it in several different ways. Oh, I'm a woman. I work so hard. I'm independent. I'm a boss bitch. I don't need that motherfucker. Fuck that lazy fuck. I don't need him. I'm doing it all myself. I do it all by myself. I don't need no fucking man. What does a man say? That's a woman. When she got a job.
They don't really say anything. They're like, peace out. This is drama. I'm out.
No. Women say that crazy shit. A lot of them say. They say it to me because I fucking talk to a lot of them, right? What does a man say?
There's a door?
No. Opposite of that. Why does a woman work? I'm a boss bitch. I'm independent. To me, when a woman says independent, I'm acting like, because independent means apart. I don't want a woman apart from me. I want a woman right here that can help protect and love and take care of.
Yeah.
Right? And when a man says, like when a woman says, oh, why do I work? You know why a man works? A man works so I can work my ass off, so my wife doesn't need anything. She's provided for. My kids are safe, and my wife can be at home taking care of the kids. That's what I love. I don't care how many hours I work. This is what I'm giving for. Yeah. So see the different mentality? Yeah. The woman says this, and the man says this.
Yeah.
So that's what we give. And that's what women think that it's different. They think it like it's a Disney fantasy tale. Like a Disney fantasy, whatever fuck Disney story, right? Like this supposed to be perfect and this and that. Man's going to be like this. Motherfucker, we work. And this is what we give. But women think that we got to give love and attention and loyalty. No, now worry about a man if he's out here paying a motherfucking bitch's rent, paying a fucking car note. Okay, that to me is unloyal. Mm-hmm. That to me is unloyal. Because a man's job is to bring and provide so my woman's taken care of.
Yeah.
So see the difference about how men think, successful men think?
Yeah.
And it's different. And guys are going to tell you whatever the fuck that you want to hear, just get in your pants, good ladies. But in reality, that's it right there. You know?
Yeah.
What do you think about that?
I mean.
You never heard this shit before, huh?
No, I have. I mean, people have been talking on podcasts on, you know.
This before. I've been saying this for like half a decade or longer. No,
a lot of people are
29 years
specifying like different things and different ways that we're in this era. You know what I mean? This era is a lot different now. Things have changed. People have changed.
It's just talked about more. It's always been like that.
I don't think so. I think that it's just this era has totally changed. We've accepted different traits and personalities to where like no one's willing to compromise or clean up their act.
That's true. No one's willing to compromise. Everyone's like, I want this or the highway. It's like, nothing's perfect.
Yeah. I mean, I think we all, like I said, we're all old enough to know, like, you know, relationship is not perfect. It is a lot of work. And you have ups, downs. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
And everyone's young enough.
Everyone's so quick to just go get a new thing. And you're gonna run into those same problems at that same time mark, and then you're back to going back to the bottom. So you might as well just find that one person that you can get through life with and get over all those obstacles and humps and different things.
That's so wise
and not have to go through like 3, 4 girls, 5 girls at the end and be unhappy.
My girl's spitting some dimes right here. Because you're saying something so true, because you're saying, okay, if I'm with this guy and he does something wrong, I'm going to dump him. Guess what? The next motherfucker's going to do the same thing.
Yeah.
Work it out.
Yeah.
Work it out. Guys are going to do what guys are going to do.
No, but what I liked what you said, it's also the journey of it. Like in the end, when you're 80 years old and you're sitting next to the woman that's been there next to you for the rest of your life, it's like, how was the journey? Yeah. Like with the ups and the downs and the ins and outs and the upward spirals and downward spirals. How was the journey?
Yeah. And you see like all these older people, like our grandmas and grandfathers or older generation
and my parents,
Yeah, and they're like, dude, it was hard, it was tough, but dude, it was awesome. This is my best friend. We like went through life, we grew together, we changed couple of our things for each other.
He had kids
There was-
outside. You had kids outside of the I didn't give a fuck. You know the thing, Cristobal, I didn't tell you, bro. That's gonna hear
you
about
know,
this shit
and but
right
that's
now.
what I'm saying is a different era. You know, we'll never have that.
By the way,
we're way too old.
Yvette.
Did you even know we were going to talk about this today?
No, I never.
You just dropped.
Every
No,
podcast I've been on, it's never
never this
never
fucking good.
like we never have notes. I'm just
just
come
go,
here and we
just
just
bring-
start talking.
I had my notes here. They are.
Oh,
I don't want peace. I want problems always.
That's my notes. But
he likes all the drama.
I love it's fun. So much fun. As long as I ain't hurting nobody. Fucking
Yeah.
Read dramatic. Look at our
Yeah.
fucking podcast. It's all dramatical. I mean, you were arguing with smiles on our faces, you know?
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun.
I
It's
think
cool.
we're talking about a lot of like really good things. And
I think I'm 100% right, and you have a nice opinion, but I'm 100% right.
I got a couple good things that
I don't
I've
know, you
been
said
saying.
you
but
said a lot of wisdom because especially those
I'm
things.
trying to spread wisdom.
Because if
I've
you
been
think
on
about-
some podcasts and I want to spread some good wisdom, and hopefully like I know like the ones that I have been on have been like, wow, I really resonated with that, or you know what I mean, man,
But this is gonna-
I'm really happy that you're so outspoken and you can talk about these certain
And you can
things.
listen too.
And I can
process,
listen
yeah.
and process things. But still stick to my guns as who I am as a person and what I believe in.
I think we all stick to our
You
guns.
know
We
what
just
I mean?
adapt
Like you
and
said, your
adopt the best ideas.
parents have that life that I want.
You could.
You know what I mean?
You
You
sound like
want.
that right
you
now.
want him to do you so much you could do anything.
I can do anything. Yes.
I
My Lord Jesus Savior.
agree with
Land the plane, yeah.
you. Land the plane, right? Exactly.
You too, Abel.
Well,
Land the plane.
I think you said two great things, right? Yeah, two brilliant things. Women, protect yourselves. Don't give up booty. Why?
Yeah.
Pick a good dude and that's it. Guy's a keeper, guy's a winner. That's it.
Don't make
It's
it
worth
too easy.
Yeah.
You know what I
And
mean?
then the other part,
if you're
already-
trying to stand out, don't make it too easy.
Nah, just be nice and pick a
Yeah.
pick
Be
pick a
genuine.
dude
Be
from the
yourself.
Pick a guy from the dojo. Motherfucker's got to fight. Pick a guy that can defend you. That's a big thing. A lot of women don't fucking see that shit, right? And the other brilliant thing that you said was, if you're already in a relationship, okay, and especially if you got kids, just fucking work it out. Because
Yeah.
you don't want your kids. It surprises me. You got a boy, right? You're lucky. But it surprises me when women have daughters and they break up with their man, and you're like gonna start another relationship with another fucking dude, and you have a little daughter. Those women gotta be
Yeah,
super
no, I don't even do
careful.
that with my son.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm saying if you have a daughter, worse, you cannot bring a man around that because fucking guys are fucking.
Yeah.
All you need is one fucking. You can think you have a good judgment, but then something bad happens. What the fuck is happening?
And just to kind of chime in on that, because you mentioned, you know, because I get all the time, oh my God, your son's like a happy boy.
Yeah,
See it. And my first response is, well, he doesn't know what an unhappy home is. That's why he's happy. He doesn't know arguing. He doesn't know fighting. He's never seen me in a relationship where I'm fighting. I've never even been with his dad. And so that's what I'm saying. He's been with my aunt and uncle. He's been with my other family and other, you know, couples that have been married forever. So he knows that dynamic and there's no fighting.
Yeah.
So he's just like this little guy that like doesn't know, you know, that's why he's so happy. Like, how can he not be happy? He's not like, you know, in a bad environment at home where there's yelling and shouting and throwing things. And
Shit, I was
you
in the
know
house,
what I
was
mean?
yelling and throwing, shooting fucking guns again. And I was always happy with all that chaos. So, you know, it's just, I think something is in the blood and the spirit. Because my mom was always happy like you. So that helps a lot. That helps a boy a lot,
yeah,
you know, the support.
And I'm really, really like, like I said, I want to be the best at anything that I do in life. That's just me.
Yeah.
Like, and I tell everybody, my son just lucked out. They're like, oh, you're such a good mom. I was like, he's just lucked out.
Yeah.
You know, my son is not my motivation. Oh, that whole cliche. Oh, my kid is my motivation. My kid is not my motivation. Right. I am myself, my own motivation. He's just on for the ride. You know what I mean? He got a good ride. He got a good mom. He didn't get a good dad, but he got a good mom.
Where's his dad?
I think he's just doing his own thing, to be honest. Not a really good path that he's living, you know, and it is what it is. When I met him, he was a successful guy, and he was a single dad himself.
You broke him.
Yeah, what happened with that? Like, how did it end?
He started a spiral with alcohol when I was about 4 months pregnant. And and I started to see some things that I've never lived or wanted to be a part of, you know, just finding alcohol and different drawers.
So
It was
straight
really
up
bad. He was
alcoholic.
hiding
Okay,
it really bad. And
that's bad.
And, you know, I've watched 28 Days or When a Man Loves a Woman, you know, and Lifetime movies. So you kind of already know where this is going.
Fake movies.
You already know where this is going. So, I mean, it just really, I just kind of stuck it in there. I just said, all right, like, you know, I prayed to God and just said, hey, get me out of this situation. I'll stay in this situation to forever how I need to, you know, grow or get it or this.
Don't doubt me, I couldn't do it. The odds that I couldn't do it. Look at me now.
Look at me now.
Look at me now.
Oh yeah. So
exactly. We're proud of you. Shout out your Instagram so you get followers. Everyone knows who
Main
you're at.
Yvette on Instagram. MAIN Yvette with a Y.
Tell them about your business also.
I run a business. It's a fitness business, but I tailor towards you know, boxing and kickboxing and Muay Thai, weight training. So very a good fusion of both because I'm a fighter. And so, but I also have a love for fitness. So I kind of married the two together.
And you make the classes fun. I've seen your videos.
Oh yeah, dude, it's fire. I bring the heat. I bring the fire. All my chicks, they know how to freaking throw down for sure.
I was checking your Instagram and then there's a few success stories. Of that. I saw the before and after pictures and stuff. Yeah, you're doing good.
Yeah, thank you. That's awesome. I just opened that. So if you guys are looking for a good workout in the Bay Area, check me out. Main Sap Fitness, right in the heart of the Bay Area, right by the Plant Curtner.
Come support.
Yeah. Come support me.
Well, thank you.
You got a big fight.
Oh yeah.
Don't forget my big
when's
fight.
that happening?
We didn't even talk about the fight.
No, dude, it's like we started at the boxing. We didn't go into any of this. So we have to have you back now. We actually have to talk into the whole like
Yvette was like, tell me about men. I don't know nothing about men.
Oh man, we just changed the whole podcast.
Yvette said, I've been on this planet 40 years.
We were supposed to talk about me fighting, and it turned into a dating for men and female,
Yvette said,
which is great. I think it came out perfect.
Yvette said this, I don't know nothing about men. Educate me.
I don't. Educate me.
So when's your fight?
So my fight is October 21st with Legends.
In Alameda?
In Alameda.
Who are you fighting? Who's that?
I'm not really sure. I don't care. Yeah. Like I never care. I'm just a fighter at heart. So you just tell me when, where, and what weight, and I'm there.
Right on. Awesome.
So, yeah.
What weight are you fighting at?
125. And I'm already at 120 and still got 2 weeks. So.
Dang, great job. Awesome.
No,
that's easy.
Well, thank you so much, Yvette, for being here. We enjoyed you.
Thank you so much,
We train together. We see each other often.
Thank
So,
you so much.
we're out Old New Money Fitness.
Hey, he's trying to partner with me. See that? Okay, Abel.
Well, he does need it.
I see a winner. I see a winner where I see one. That's right.
That's
Old
right.
New Money Podcast. Thank you so much for being with us.
Hell
Hope
yeah.
you enjoyed it. Get the education. Have a great week.
Check it out.